wonderful. I love them. Have you talked about Texas's new voting restrictions yet? Sorry, just got here not long ago. No, not yet. Wonderful situation we're in, folks.
9 million people are set to lose federal unemployment benefits today as COVID safety net programs expire. This, as the latest job report reveals, the U.S. added just 235,000 jobs last month, and more than 42,000 food service industry jobs were lost. Our next guest knows the struggle firsthand. Back in May, Jason Kramer, the owner of Doo-Wop Drive-In, told us Biden's plan to fix the economy and pay people to stay home was backfiring. Watch.
It's kind of simple. You give too many people too much money, free money to sit around and do nothing, and it's backfiring. I can't even seat a good third of my restaurant because I don't have enough employees. I would love to hire new people. There's nobody coming in the doors.
That man, Jason Kramer, joins us now with an update. Jason, so you were very vocal the last time we had you on the show. The question is, has anything changed?
No, actually, it actually got...
I mean, yeah, he still has the same dog shit microphone, bro. Buy a better microphone, dumbass.
I'm a horse and I have lots of worms, so my beehole is itchy and the store doesn't have enough ivermectin for me. I'm 1,200 pounds. Can you tell your friends to keep some from me? Thanks, love you.
It got worse, and thanks for having me back.
Decided to take my
we struggled all summer long.
Sister, no more meat prime sub for you.
And I feel bad for every restaurant owner, bar owner. It's just bad. You try to hold your emotions in and say, well, what's the problem? We all knew what the problem was. I've got friends that are closing restaurants up this week, 8-9 weeks ahead of schedule for our season, because it is a seasonal.
The Doo-Wop Drive-In?
Much love from SD.
I think this business should go under. I'm sorry, dude. If your business is called a Doo-Wop Drive-In and you're like you're going off the rockabilly aesthetic.
Much love to the Hasanabi community.
I think your business should fucking your business should be driven to the ground. Sorry.
Town, and don't get me wrong, we would love to stay open year round, but when you have to close because you can't physically do 8 positions yourself or 9 positions or more, where do you cut your losses at? They were. I'm sorry, Lawrence, go ahead.
No, brother. I hear the emotion. You put everything that you have in this business.
What a fucking idiot, dude. I hear the emotion in your words. Yeah, he's not emotional. He's emotional because he's literally saying, like, I can't enslave these fucking poors, okay? I can't threaten them to come back to work. Please, government, man. Please, please, can you... This is why fascists align with the fucking liberal business owners, okay? This is why business owners ultimately always come on the side of fascism. If you think these motherfuckers would not 100% without a doubt want the government to, if push came to shove, forcibly fucking make sure that these people work at gunpoint, you're out of your mind, okay? These small business owners would love the government to just like forcibly fucking push them into work with direct threats of violence. Because what they're doing right now is trying to get the government to increase the dial of struggle a little bit, okay? To cut the faucet of the unemployment insurance so that, you know, they don't have to increase their wages because they always know, like, listen, we could just wait this out. It's a war of attrition, baby. We can wait this out. The government's ultimately going to side with us, the business owners, rather than the fucking workforce, as always, as they've historically done. So obviously, we could just like sit this out and cry and complain on TV to ask the government man to stop giving so much money to the poor so I don't have to fucking make competitive wages. Okay? Those very same people, 1,000%, I have no doubt in my mind, would be totally open to direct violence or the direct threat or the threat of direct violence by the government. Just like they are currently advocating, or rather agitating, for the indirect violence, the structural violence of poverty. That is what they are asking for. Every time you see a business owner who says, I am begging, nay, demanding the government to stop giving $300 extra in unemployment insurance, stop fucking allowing people to live off welfare, they're basically saying, I mean, not basically saying, they're literally just saying, we want you to fucking starve so that you have no other option but to come back to work for us.
Bruh moment.
You open during the middle of the pandemic and you lay it all out there and you can't even...
One of my favorite parts about this, sorry, I'm pausing again, but one of my favorite parts about this is whenever business owners are like, I have to be washing the dishes and also flipping the burgers. And it's like, oh yeah? Wait, I'm sorry. Is that like a shitty job? Do you now recognize that like your line cooks are providing a fuckload of value to your business? And as a matter of fact, that you would not be able to do anything without them? That's crazy, man. I didn't realize. I thought you took the risk, dude. I thought you assumed the risk, and that's why you deserve all of the fucking profits. But as the old labor union motto goes, there is no value without labor. So when there's no labor, there's no value. There's no surplus value to exploit. There's no profits. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Even get a return on your investment because the government is blocking you.
You know, and that's the issue. It wasn't. No, don't get me wrong. Here's the thing: people get mistaken because of what we stand for. We're okay for giving people assistance that need it. This was way too much money for way too long. Now that our season's ending for the entire coast of New Jersey, what do you think? People are just going to line up outside your door? I'm ready to work now. Hire me. No, I don't think so. That's not how it's going to work. The issue is the money that was given out.
Dude, I would never, no matter what my circumstances are, if my boss fucking went on Fox News to cry like this and showed the disdain that he has for workers in this hypothetical scenario where I'm living in fucking New Jersey and one of the only available job openings is at the Doo-Wop drive-in, I'm never working for this guy. No shot, dude. Like, what a piece of shit, dude. Have some fucking, have some self-respect, have some decency, and be a little bit more humble. Like, you're fucking flipping the burgers yourself. You've already recognized that job is not easy. That's why you're fucking crying. Because never forget, you don't die when your business fails because you couldn't hire enough employees. Okay? You don't die. You don't go to prison when your business fails. You are relegated back to the working class, which you have so much disdain for. And that is the real fear. That's why when you hear this motherfucker talk, like, the fear of God in his eyes is, oh God, oh my God, I don't want to become a worker again. Because I know what bosses like myself do to workers, and I would rather fucking die and embarrass myself every fucking day in front of the camera and beg the government to like starve out the workers than to become a worker myself.
Leftist critiques helped me de-radicalize
classic champagne socialist take. Yup.
Very thankful.
It's fucking true. I love champagne socialism, baby. All the way.
Business owners crying when they have to pay their workers.
I'm rich, motherfucker.
Wages.
Come in here. Talk shit. Go ahead. Yeah. Seriously. Yeah. No, just defend your fucking bosses in here in my chat. That seems smart.
Love you, Hassan and chat hassle.
Like, so fucking stupid, dude. I love that. I love that, dude. Yo, you got a deed to the factory, dude? Why are you fucking why are you defending the capital owners so hard, huh? If you come in here and defend your bosses and you're a silly wage cuck, you need to show me the deed to the factory. Imagine being a capitalist without having capital, dude. What a fucking idiot. What an absolute idiot you are. Thank you, Brian Goodman, 2,000 for the 5 gifted subs. The only boss that I'm defending is the boss of the top of the hour ad break. Oh, fucking. That's right. It is top of the fucking hour. And that means it's time for a 60-second ad break. Okay?
14 months and you're still arguing with chat. Never stop.
You no longer want to see the ads. All you need to do is subscribe. You subscribe for $4. It's 20% off right now because of the September shit. Or you can subscribe for free with a Twitch Prime. Yeah, I'm going to stop reading comments 15 minutes leading up to the fucking top of the hour because they keep getting me.
I'll show you.
You can also use an ad block or a VPN. But Twitch Prime is free if you can, you know, find an Amazon Prime account to connect to your Twitch. Here's the 1 minute ad break now.
For help, not to stay home and do nothing. I couldn't even get people to walk in the door to even explain to them, listen, I'm willing to compromise and give you a living wage, give you a working wage, not just minimum wage, but I wasn't even given the opportunity to help people get jobs. Now, what about the people that busted their butts all year long for every restaurant owner and every position that was available? They burnt the candle at both ends. My kids were so tired of working before they went back to school and took off for the season that they were exhausted. What about those people that actually stuck by everybody to get the restaurants to work? Now that you have so many places closing up, what liberal in this and especially in this?
Dude, he's like on the verge of tears. Dude, you are such a bad boss, dude. I'm sorry. You're a fucking awful boss, dude. He's literally he's on the verge of tears. He's like that kid who has social anxiety on the fucking flag debate. You guys remember that video we were watching, the SME flag debate, where the kid is like, oh, I think that we should be extra racist because the American flag is racist too, and we should rock the Confederate flag too, and not listen to black people and their demands. He's like crying. He's like, what if I have to give a little bit more of my profits back to the workers? I'm willing to compromise, dude. Maybe you're a fucking asshole and nobody wants to work with you. You're a gigantic fucking asshole.
Holy shit, this baby is
what about those people
like
that actually stuck by everybody to get the restaurants to work? Now that you have so many places closing up, what liberal in this and especially in this state did the math on sales tax and employment tax that the state missed out on because nothing was being served or you couldn't get food out? It actually was just mind-boggling of why this couldn't get accomplished. And then you talk about the inflation rate. Sure. I've got products that are tenfold the price that used to be yet last year and the year before.
My guy forced his kid to work this summer, probably didn't even pay them. Oh yeah, for sure. Dude, he is so fucking, he's on the verge of tears, dude. It's so funny. Wait, what did they? How was this guy on the verge of crying? What the fuck are your focus? I mean, do you not see him, dude? This guy crying about the people that stuck through won't mention how shitty the treatment they just had to go through. It's why they want out. Yeah. Also, I love that he's talking about the state not getting enough taxes and sales tax. Like, maybe that's a statewide problem, dude. Don't worry about it. You don't have to care about the coffers of the state. It doesn't seem like you give a shit anyway, okay? Especially when you're literally begging the state to stop this unemployment insurance nonsense so they can starve out the working class enough that, like, you don't have to increase your wages. We should interview the employees. First of all, employees that are still working there are probably not going to be open about it unless they're like literally about to quit their jobs. Secondly, it's Fox News. You think they give a fuck about the employees? New York Times barely cares about the fucking employees' perspective, dude. I've only seen a handful of fucking New York Times articles that actually cover the employees. You know what I mean? Like, Fox News is never going to do that. They don't exist. They only exist as B-roll in the eyes of Fox
You're
News.
killing it, bro.
Or if they can
Keep
find
up
one
the
like
awesome
shitty
content.
bootlicker who will be like, "Oh my god, I love working here for, you know, for my boss man."
How is that possible to increase product so far? We can't even touch it right now. I can't even get in minor things because they cost too much money. It's a trickle effect, and it's just dialed down to us so bad.
Hey man, it seems like you just made a bad investment. What happened? Like I thought people were allowed to make bad investments. I thought the free market destroys your fucking bad investment. And then you learn from that lesson and you make a good investment next time. Like I don't understand it, dude. I don't understand.
I have only sat maybe 50% of the restaurant all year long. It wasn't about, it is strictly about capitalism. I took the risk. I put my life on the line.
Okay, and now you're asking for a fucking handout, dude.
I put everything, I worked hard, but I was.
And once again, I got to repeat myself. It's not like you're going to die. You're just going to be a worker again, but you don't want that because every other boss is exactly like you fucking piece of shit. And that's precisely why you don't want to fucking do that. You never want to go back there. You'd rather die. You'd rather embarrass yourself and go on Fox News and cry about your fucking business non-stop.
5 months hassle.
That's right, baby. That's fucking right. Hey, you took the risk. There you go. The risk is supposed to have rewards, which you have obviously benefited from plenty. But then there's also supposed to be the negative side of that. You take a risk. It's not a risk if the government babies you throughout the entire process.
Right, Jogan.
Willing to even share my wealth, the minimum that we were making with the employees, but I couldn't get people even in the door. How is that even?
One sandwich, please.
This
Thank
man
you for
is
the
a
20
joke.
gifted
I
subs.
took the risk, Keck.
I shared my wealth with the employees. Like, dude, that's called giving them a wage so they can fucking continue producing for you so that you can continue exploiting them by taking away their surplus labor value. That's what that fucking is, but that's kind of weird.
Possible. You have all these statistics saying, well, all these millions of people want jobs. Where are they at? Where were they? Where? And it's not just me. I took my kids out to dinner last night for school. So we got a nice, dinner celebration. There were so many notes all around the hostess stand. Pardon our appearance or short-staffed. We can't sit there right now.
Jason,
sit in the back.
You are the voice of every single business owner.
Yeah, and he's right. But of course, not a good voice, okay? I'm sorry. Is there a single person that works a fucking 9 to 5 in here that works for a boss exactly like this one that looks at this guy and goes, "Oh man, what about the fucking poor business owners?" I'm sure you guys have parents that are like this, dude. I'm sure. Like some of you probably have parents that are like this, dude. That's why you can, they fund your neat lifestyle.
I took the risk of paying you 2 cents an hour for 28 months, and I've yet to see a return on my investment.
The more with the champagne socials comment? Yeah, probably.
Landlord, you are speaking for the people of America.
Lord, I'm channeling them through me. Yeah. It is so bad that it is just absolutely, this administration is not middle class friendly.
I don't know, man. It seems like you're spending a lot of time on television whining like a little baby. Perhaps you should, I don't know, find your fucking bootstraps, you ugly bitch, and pick yourself up by those bootstraps and get the fuck back to work. Go flip some fucking burgers, bitch boy. Come on. Come on. Chop, chop. Make me some fucking burgers right now at the Doo-Wop Drive-In. What are you doing? You fucking out here crying on national television? There's a lot of burgers that are not being flipped right now. Sorry. Go make my fucking burgers. Ah, bro, and the billionaire bankrupt head ass administration was a middle class family. This guy's on crack. My employer took proper precaution, minimized layoffs, and treated us like human beings. Everyone's still happy to work here. I wonder why, lol. The irony is, like, in America, you don't really need to do this, but like the most effective way of like preventing unionization is literally by fucking offering such great workplace conditions to your workers unconditionally that like they never even feel like they need it, and they always need it regardless. They always need it regardless. But like,
Hassle.
That's how you fucking stop people from wanting to unionize at all. That you don't make them feel like they're, you know, that anything is being stolen from them. But he can't do that. So all he's out here doing is just fucking crying. Begging the government to fucking cut the benefits. Please. So true, Honda did that in the US. Great benefits kept unions out to this day. There's no way this guy didn't have a massive investment from mommy and daddy. Probably. Or worse. In a lot of instances, they were workers themselves and they got fucking exploited out the ass. They were able to put together like a crumb of capital to be able to start a business. And now they're like also fucking over the other workers. Like it's a never-ending cycle of violence. Once you get to a certain point and you are now a part of the petite bourgeoisie, you've been able to own a small business. You just return the fucking cruelty back to the workers themselves that you yourself experienced, while simultaneously the fear of becoming a worker once again is what motivates you to be as brutal and as cruel as you humanly can be. LMAO, the owner and his wife are converts to Catholicism and claim to be an LGBTQ friendly establishment. Unions prove that capitalists can't not exploit workers. I mean,
8 months, bro.
That's a, excuse me?
Excuse me. I'm coming through. You're so cute.
it's literally bioterrorism, dude. What the fuck?
She's coughing at me. She's coughing at me.
No,
yes.
look at you guys.
If that person like actually has COVID and they gave someone's mom COVID, like I hope she goes to jail. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like you have a right to defend yourself against that kind of behavior. I'm just letting you guys know. It's like actually bioterrorism and assault.
You're so cute. You're such a Karen. Okay, whatever. You're such sheep.
Why don't you have a mask on?
Because I don't need to have one on. I'm not sick, and neither are you.
Okay, but you don't have to be coughing at me. You don't know who's sick or not.
It's my allergies.
You
I
don't
have
know
allergies.
who's sick or not by looking
Oh,
at
you,
somebody.
yeah. And
You
so 2 years ago, before anybody started talking about COVID, you were okay with that, though, going out not knowing you.
Dude, why is that an argument, dude? Why are you that fucking stupid? I mean, yes, the answer is yes. They are that stupid. I don't understand how that's an argument. Yes, before a fucking pandemic of this deadly goddamn disease that has killed 666,000 Americans so far existed, yes, we were dumb enough not to realize that masks are pretty good if you're fucking sick. Because unlike the like Asian countries, we were just too fucking stupid and lazy and selfish not to know that like when you're sick, you should have a mask regardless.
You were sick, right?
You don't know anything
Right?
about my health.
I don't.
Yeah, she's coughing at me.
I have my allergies. And she got all freaked out because I'm coughing.
No, she's coughing.
How do you know? You don't know, and she just said, I don't know anything about her health. You don't know.
I think your take on owners being cruel for that reason is incorrect. People aren't mean because they're afraid to be a worker again. Okay, why are they mean then? 27-month subscriber. Why are they mean?
Know anything about my health? I actually
Why are they
maybe
mean?
I have a medical release. I don't need to wear a mask.
Okay, bye.
Why don't you have a mask on? Because I don't need to have one on. I'm not sick, and neither are you. You don't know who it is or not. It's my allergies. I have allergies. Oh, yeah. And so 2 years ago, before anybody started talking.
Oh. I was laid off in the beginning of COVID-19 almost 1.5 years ago. Although not due to budget cuts, but a reformation of the organization. I live in Sweden, and I'm a member of a union. I have additional insurance that I pay for about $35 a month. They helped me by paying $1.5K after taxes. And after 7 months, I found a job within my field, and that is well paid. So happy that I live in a Nordic country with our values. Son of a bitch. Imagine fucking flexing, dude, that you live in a normal, sane country. I'm kidding. I'm proud of you, chatter. But it also does make me feel some type of way sometimes.
It's our 1 year anniversary today.
What forced a rape or incest victim to carry a pregnancy to term?
It doesn't require that at all because obviously it provides at least 6 weeks for a person to be able to get an abortion. And so for one.
How would you know, motherfucker? Who have you fucked? You don't know that. Also, nobody knows when they're pregnant at 6 weeks, you fucking idiot. The only people that do know when they're pregnant at 6 weeks are people trying to get pregnant, and those people are not going to fucking get abortions. They're literally trying to get pregnant.
One, it doesn't provide that. That said, however, let's make something very clear. Rape is a crime, and Texas will work tirelessly to make sure that we eliminate all rapists from the streets of Texas by aggressively going out and arresting them and prosecuting them and getting them off the streets.
What? What is he going to minority report rapists, dude? Like, I don't understand. What are you going to fucking do pre-crime on rapists, dude? Also, doesn't this kind of imply that, like, because rape is already happening, like, leading up to this situation, doesn't this kind of imply that they weren't prosecuting and criminalizing rape before? Wow, bold take from Governor Greg Abbott, who now made rape illegal. Up until now, rape was not illegal. It was legal in Texas, and now it's illegal. Brave. So his response to what will happen to people that want to abort, want to get an abortion when they're victims of rape is, oh, we'll just stop rape, dude. Don't worry. Got it. Incredible.